What's going on, guys? It's your boy Q Crunch here, and I'm dropping you guys today a gameplay on Strike Zone. I'm playing a level of domination, and this is gameplay I got right after I played some GB last night, and it was pretty good. I did start the game, I think roughly about 22-2 or 24-2. I wasn't sure, and I got the Chem Strike out, the care package, or the fuel root, or whatever you want to call it. But I had fun in this game, especially I believe I'm using the ARX 160, and I'm using red dot and 4 grip on it today. But the gameplay is pretty good. The other half of this gameplay, you'll see I dropped some, I went like 77-13 in this game, or 14 or something like that. Something insane. So you're pretty much going to see a 12, and I want to say roughly a 12 and 50, no, a 50 and 12 gameplay after the first initial streak. So, kind of want to talk to you today about, something a little bit more on the positive and uplifting kind of thing. And I also like to say thank you, happy Thanksgiving, guys, and I'm grateful for each one of you subscribers and everyone that's out there in YouTube land. And I hope you all enjoy your Thanksgiving, and I hope you all are grateful for something in your life. And with that said, today I want to talk to you guys about just being positive and having like that positive source in your life. And that's what pretty much gaming has done for me, especially for a person like me who is very self-critical and self-analytical, and I'm very hard on myself when it comes to things. When something doesn't work out, I always automatically default to like, all right, what could I have done better? I should have done that, blah 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 blah. And most people do that, but I do it in a much harsher way. Like I'm really backlashy about the things I do. But with that said, even though like I can be a little bit hard on myself, and things right now in my life aren't going as smoothly as planned, you got to look at the brighter side of things. And when I say that is because if you're ever going to succeed at something, or you're ever going to do something in life, or have a goal in mind, or you're dealing with a tough situation, you can't automatically default to, well, this is going to fail, this is going to suck, this is blah blah blah. You can't be negative. You have to learn the difference between giving up and knowing when is enough. And with positivity, it helps you compensate and deal with that. And I believe that because life is hard. Life sucks. Life isn't exactly what it can amount to be, or it could be what it come out. It could come out to what you want it to be. But we all go through rough patches, and the key to I say the key to success is hard work and positivity. And when you bring that kind of attitude and that positivity to an aspect of your life that you love, you're going to succeed at what you do, and you're going to succeed as a person. Whether that venture or project doesn't work out, things open up for you, and nothing ever ends. So everyone, you can't just shit on yourself constantly, or you just can't let things get down on you, or you can't let how people you can't let people affect you, or whatever's going on that's bringing you down in life. You gotta just have a cool, calm, collective head about everything. And the things that get me through personally is my gaming team. My friends, they're really supportive, and an old friend of mine that I've gone back to when I was young, back in 2005. Well, I'm not that old, but when I was real young, back in 2005, and these are what keeps my head up above water. It keeps me from, well, I also gotta mention my mom, but yeah, I'm a mom too. But these are the things that keep my head above water. It keeps me from going under and drowning. And I say that because the last thing I need to do is be negative and really be downtrodden and really be cynical about things. And I know I can be a cynical bastard when it comes to shit, but everyone has their laps and their moments. But what I'm saying is that with these things in mind, and what keeps you happy and what gets you through the rough times is always going to what gets you through. And in getting through the rough times is what makes you who you are, and it shows you the type of person you are, and it builds character, and it shows that you have the will to succeed and all that. So it's easier said than done to be positive, especially faced with different issues day to day, different adversities, different coming from different paths of lives. Like, for me, I live in Philly. The only thing I gotta worry about is, getting mugged or some shit like that on the streets. Where, you go to other countries where, people are starving and dying of AIDS and stuff like that. It's hard to be positive in an environment that doesn't really enable it. So, when you think about the shitty things about your surrounding, that's usually when it gets bad. And, you gotta acknowledge it, but you also have to be like, alright, well, you know what? I want to be above that. I want to go above and beyond that and not be the norm and not let these surroundings get to me. And I see a lot of the times, more so than none, people will let their surroundings get to them. People either become a number or they become something greater than a number. And you have to realize, like, you never want to grow up to be a statistic. And you never want to, amount to just anything but the average. And you got to realize that each and every single person on this earth is unique within itself. Even I'm figuring out slowly but surely that I'm unique and my talents are very, very localized to what they are. And each and every one of you guys can do something. And I sit there and I preach to you guys that whatever you have in mind, whatever you have, planned out, or what you want to do, always tell yourself you can do it, despite the other motherfucker that says you can't. But you got to be a little realistic. Don't go out there and be like, oh, I'm gonna go rob Bill Gates. No, that's not gonna work. But again, it's reverting to that whole thing. It's like you can't really, just be downtrodden about this game. And I'll take like a biggest example, Call of Duty Ghosts. I was really kind of disappointed in this game at first, but then I started to learn it and I started to love it. And it came from one night going like, you know what, I'm gonna give this game a chance. This is what we're stuck with. This is what we gotta play. It's still a good game. There's some great things about it. I'm just gonna go with it. So anyways, guys, just to wrap things up, just keep your chin up. Be grateful. Be positive, and just be you. Like, that's the best thing you can do. You just gotta do yourself justice. And positivity goes a long way, even not just for yourself, but even in the environment around you. The people that you're around, and people do enjoy being around positivity. And when your positivity shines off you, it rubs off on other people, and it's a good thing. Trust me, it's a good thing. Positivity is an amazing, amazing, amazing thing. But anyways, guys, this commentary is wrapping up, guys. Like always, comment, rate, subscribe. I hope you all have a wonderful Thanksgiving with your families. And like always, guys, take it easy. I'm out. Peace.